It seems like for the longest time, people have been confusing what they do with who they are. A lot of people tie or attach their identity to what they do and assume that that is who they are. For example, people may be actors or dancers or musicians or scientists or hairdresser, and that's something that you do, but it's not who you are. And during this pandemic, a lot of people have been falling into hopelessness, powerlessness, unworthiness, because they're not able to do what they do. And they confuse it with who they are. So, for example, I work as a healer type person, but that's something that I do. It's not who I am, right? So who I am is I am someone who is kind. I'm not always kind. I'm not kind to everyone, but fundamentally, I am a kind person. That's who I am. I'm also sensitive, and it's taken me a really long time to come to peace and accept that and acknowledge it and turn that into a kind of superpower, right? Because we were not raised to be okay with being sensitive, right? But my sensitivity allows me to do what I do. I am also creative, naturally creative. I need to be creative all the time, every single day, right? I am also loyal. I am also intuitive. So these are the things that I am, and I invite you to discover who you are. Who are you without the status and the job title and the income bracket, right? Who are you? What are your values? What are your traits? What makes you you? Some of you may be very forgiving, right? Some of you may be funny. Yeah. Some of you may be really adventurous. And these things are who you are. It's not what you do. So if you are working as an actor, and right now you haven't been able to work as an actor because of the pandemic, remind yourself that acting is something that you do. It's not who you are. And when you stop doing what you do, whether it be a job or a career, it shouldn't affect your self-esteem and self-worth. And if it is, then there's a confusion between what you do and who you are. So if this pandemic has stopped you from working or attending your job, pursuing your career, and making you feel bad about yourself, your confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, remind yourself that that is the ego talking, right? And you just say stop, delete, cancel. Stop, delete, cancel. Shift your attention, shift your focus. Because what you do is not who you are. You are still worthy, you are still deserving, you are still lovable, you are still a huge contribution to the world and to those around you. You have so much to offer other than what you do. That's not all you offer. And who you are has nothing to do with how much your clothes cost, or what kind of house you live in, or what kind of car you drive, or how expensive your shoes are, or your income bracket. That is all 3D, third dimensional thinking paradigm. So keep returning back to who you are. And remind yourself every day. Maybe spend 1 minute every morning, or 1 minute every night, or several times a day. Remind yourself who you are.